You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Check out blackwhitenetwork.com. Support us by becoming a member today. Memberships just start at $10 per month. You can actually save money by getting the annual plan. When you actually sign up to become a member, you get a 7-day free trial. You get access to member videos and also our Friday member stream that we have every single Friday as well. You can also donate to us if you would like. $1, $5, $20, whatever you guys want to give. And don't forget about the merch. We're running our Easter sale now. 15% off everything in the merch store, including our Black and White Sports 2 hat, Patriots 1776 shirt, of course, our America 250 Bald Eagle Edition shirt with the America 250 flag on the back. It's our best-selling shirt. We also have matching hoodies, zip-up hoodies. We have sports backpacks, sports hats, other hats as well, and coffee mugs. But if you are a paying member to the website, you get 25% off your entire order. Well, Black and White Sports fans, there has not been a bigger crusader for men to invade women's sports, transgenders, than one Megan Rapinoe. Now, we have talked about Megan Rapinoe for many years here on this channel. This woman decided, you know what? Let me advocate for the trans invasion of my sport and women's sports because I'm retiring. I don't have to deal with men and women's sports, but I'm going to push them on you, other women. Now, I actually put up a video probably a few weeks ago, guys, and Megan Rapinoe and Sue Bird were actually talking about the IOC banning transgenders from women's sports. And it didn't even dawn on me at the time, guys, but when they were actually doing this podcast, they weren't even in the same room. Now, it could have been that Sue Bird had something to do, Megan Rapinoe had something to do, but they weren't together. Now, I don't watch the podcast. Maybe it was always like that. But based on the topic that we're going to be talking about here, maybe the writing was on the wall, folks, because Sue Bird and Megan Rapinoe were probably the most high-profile lesbian athletes as a couple out there. Well, guess what, folks? It is game over. Megan Rapinoe and Sue Bird have now dumped each other. Yes, their 10-year relationship, guys, has come to an end. And you probably couldn't find a woker couple out there. Now, there's no doubt about it, in my opinion, that Megan Rapinoe is definitely the woker of the two. I was actually texting Rhodes about this, and he said that maybe Megan Rapinoe was actually too woke, even for Sue Bird. Now, Sue Bird, of course, played in the WNBA, and there's a ton of lesbians in the WNBA. And she was with Megan Rapinoe for a while, and maybe they just got tired of each other. Hey, it happens. Let's go ahead and dive into this, guys. Here we go. So, right over here, Sue Bird and Megan Rapinoe announced they're splitting up in shocker. Yeah. Olympic gold medalist Sue Bird and Megan Rapinoe have called it quits after a decade together, announcing their separation in a joint Instagram post on Friday. Quote, "There really is no smooth or easy way to share this news," their statement read. "After a lot of thought, we made the decision to separate as a couple. This hasn't been an easy decision, but it's one we've made together with so much love, respect, and care for each other. We shared a whole life over the last decade, through big moments and in quiet ones, and that is something we'll always carry with us." Now that they were in the spotlight, mainly for all of the woke stuff, but did anybody actually see this coming? It is kind of a surprise to me. Definitely kind of a surprise to me, no doubt about it. I mean, Megan Rapinoe, guys, is just toxic. She just is. Now, she was definitely wearing the woke shoes in this relationship. And I believe they had been, quote unquote, engaged for quite a while, but they never pulled the trigger on marriage. Just saying. Anyway, it goes on. They also shared that their podcast, A Touch More, will be ending. Man, this is really bad then. So even the podcast, they're dumping the podcast also as well. Maybe, guys, they just can't stand each other. And they're just putting on a good face. Quote, "We are so grateful to this incredible community that has held us up, welcomed us in, and supported us exactly how we are," they continued. "So many of you have reminded us again and again why loving out loud matters. Getting to create A Touch More, the podcast, and built a network around it has been a tremendous joy. The conversations, the laughter, the connection, it means more than we can put into words. While this chapter of doing the podcast together is ending, what we built with you isn't. Thank you for being with us through all of it. It means the world to us. With so much love, Megan and Sue." Wow. This must have been a really bad breakup, folks. So if they can't even get along to even continue their woke podcast, you know it's pretty bad. They can't be friends to do that. I mean, think about that, guys. Maybe this thing was really bad. Maybe they actually got into a huge fight. Or maybe, just maybe, Sue Bird, this is funny. Maybe Sue Bird is actually into a man now. Yeah, because if you actually look at them, man, she's the one that actually comes off more as more of a woman than Megan Rapinoe. Maybe she's into men now. I don't know. The pair, who met at the 2016 Rio Olympics while Rapinoe played for the Seattle Reign of the NWSL and Bird played for the WNBA Seattle Storm, went public with their relationship in July 2017. They announced their engagement in October of 2020. Bird and Rapinoe initially launched, and this jumped on me right here. Bird and Rapinoe originally launched their podcast on Instagram during the COVID-19 pandemic. They are executive producers on Playing the Field, a forthcoming series based on the USA Today sports romance novel, Cute, by Muriel Wilsner. Man, that's interesting right there, guys. Very, very interesting. Now, we know that a whole bunch of WNBA players are a part of the Alphabet Mafia. And maybe some of them are actually indoctrinated into it. Now, I don't know about Sue Bird before the WNBA, but I can tell you guys this. When the Houston Comets were actually out here in Houston, Cheryl Swoops, before she actually got into the WNBA, she played for the Houston Comets. She was with a man. And then when she got into, and I believe she had a son too, she got into the WNBA, then all of a sudden, she ended up with a woman. I believe that was her first lesbian relationship. And now that she's out the WNBA, she's married to a man. She's with a man now, guys. Maybe it's something about the WNBA that really influences women to get with other women. Could be. I could be wrong about Sue Bird. I'm not really sure. But Megan Rapinoe, maybe, just maybe, Megan Rapinoe was just too woke for even Sue Bird. Think about that, guys. Megan Rapinoe was at the forefront of pushing men and women's sports. Could that have been the final straw? I don't know. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.